Hello and welcome back to this unexpectedly really cool and UCF episodes of What is K-pop podcast. So I'm this sounds really bad, but I'm recording this on the 14th of March, and I recorded obviously the episode about Kim Soo-hyun yesterday, and that episode obviously went up as soon as I recorded it, and I didn't look at the stats at all because I can't look at it on my phone. I just couldn't be bothered to look on it on my actual episode on my laptop and stuff. So I was like, that's fine. And so I go onto it, and obviously I got a bunch of views on it, and it's not too many on YouTube. But on here it's one of my top performing episodes. So I'm like, first of all, horrible topic for it to be my most viewed episode, but I also got 500 on Spotify because of it. I reached that milestones. Claps. Clappy claps. Yeah, so I'm pleased about that. Obviously not about the topic, but about the fact that I reached 500 views. Only taken a freaking year. No, I'm pleased with it. I've gotten over 2,000 on YouTube, but Spotify, I worked for that. Oh boy, I worked for that one. So yeah, thank you for listening. 500 times in my episodes have been listened to, so thank you for all of that. I just wish that it wasn't because of a bad thing, you know? It could have been a good thing, but in fact it was a bad thing. So I actually don't know what I'm talking about today, because I just decided, you know what, I want to record an episode, and for whatever reason, my brain is just yeah, no, let's record an episode on something that you don't know what you're actually. Let's just record an episode. So I actually have to think about what have I not talked about yet, which is my plans are for April. Obviously, I mentioned it on that time because this goes out. This actually goes out relatively soon. Actually, it goes out on the 25th, so only in 11 days time, so it isn't that far along. So I was actually going to do Actor April, but now I'm going to do discographies of artists, and I'm currently listening to all of Blackpink's solo stuff. So you're actually hearing in real time like a brain fart. Have I done KiiKii yet? Oh no, I haven't. I thought I had. No, I think I only done Hearts to Hearts, and obviously KiiKii debuted on. I must have thought I did it. I don't know what I think anymore. I just think. Does anyone else have that where they just don't have opinions, they don't think, they just exist? Me and my sister were actually joking about it earlier because we went going to the co-op to get food for our lunch and dinner, and I would happen to have mentioned about the Kim Soo-hyun stuff, and about how Prada have denounced him, and are no longer, not denounced, but are no longer having him as an ambassador. And so I showed it to my sister, and she cackled about it. I don't know where I'm going with that sentence. Yeah, so I said about how much I just don't care about it, and she was like, I actually think you just don't generally have an opinion, so you just don't care. It's yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not it's obviously I do care about the fact that these situations do end up happening, and real people people do get hurt, and there's real world ramifications to these things, but I genuinely just don't have that big of an opinion enough, or the brain capacity to have an opinion. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just that I'm just here. But yeah, no, that's not to worry. That is just life anyway. So KiiKii, I'm not gonna lie, is such a dumb name. Oh my god. So when this group was announced, actually, because it's one of the rare instances where I'm actually hearing about a group in real time as opposed to just reading about it. It's kind of similar to how I was kind of involved in Triple S's debut process, but not really. When KiiKii I can do it. When KiiKii was announced, a lot of people were like, the fuck? Genuinely. They were like, that's Kihyun from on Monster X's nickname. Give Kihyun his nickname back. KiiKii is Kihyun. Something along those lines. And I was like, fine, whatever. Don't really care, obviously. But now I'm just this is just too hilarious for it to actually be a real group's name. But it is a group's name, and I feel after a while group names just become kind of normal. Eyelit, that name was kind of weird when it was announced. But now, since it's been a year or so, I think it's been a year, it's just normal. Like, it's like, yeah, that's Eilit's name, is Eilert, you know? I will say I do not like their fandom name. Because their fandom name was originally Lilies, which I thought was like really cute. But then people didn't like it because obviously it's like kind of similar to the fandom name for Lisa, and or I think it's actually the same, and like the fandom for Lily from NMIX. So they changed it, and they changed it to Glit. And I was like, right, okay. And obviously I was like thinking along the lines of something kind of like it kind of sounds something inappropriate. So I was like, okay, explain. And it's like, it's meant to be something cute. And I was like, okay, whatever. And with KiiKii, now that I'm reading the group name meaning, I'm like, oh yeah, no, that actually makes sense. Because it's meant to be like the sound of someone giggling. And it's like KiiKii, like KiiKii, not Kii. So I guess it kind of makes sense in like a roundabout way, sort of. But no, I actually do like at least their pre-release that is on streaming services. I think I've listened to their other song that they've only released on YouTube, debut song, I'm pretty sure it's called, one time, and you know it's a good song. I've just not listened to it, but I Do Me. I love that song. It's really good. Obviously, the girls are super young and it's borderline creepy, but you know, here we are. That's just K-pop nowadays. Well, to be fair, it's always been like that, but it's like getting kind of weird, especially when we're like reaching the point where the young kids are now starting to like they were born in the 2010s. That's why it's weird, I think, for a lot of people. Is that like a 13-year-old was born in 2012, and I like internally just like just like oh god, back in 2012 I was 9 years old, and it was the summer 2012 of like the summer 2012 London Olympics. Like I remember watching the Olympics. Honestly, the Olympics were actually quite good. And like I touched the Olympic torch. No one should be born. No one who's born in that year should be 13. I'm sorry, but that was only yesterday. And then I'm like, it was 13 years ago. You know, I hate aging myself because then I'm like, you know, these things are actually a couple of years older than I think they are. Hmm. Okay. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight now because of that. So I hope you're all happy with yourself. I'm joking, don't worry. So anyway, KiiKii is a 5-member pre-debut pre-debut South Korean girl group under Starship Entertainment consisting of Jiu, Lee Sol, Sui, Haum, and Kaya. They'll be making their debut on the 24th of March 2025 with their first EP album, Uncut Gem. So by the time you're listening to this, they would have debuted yesterday. Yeah, I think it goes out on the 25th. I don't know. I just record episodes. So the group obviously means it's the sound when someone's giggling. KiiKii doesn't lose their laughters or joy in this world, and their official greeting is "Hello, we are KiiKii." Obviously, we don't know their fandom name yet or what it means, which is fair enough, but I imagine that it will have something to do, like it will kind of be another play on laughing, which, you know, fair enough. So before we actually get onto the members, just really quickly, a lot of people did compare them to Hearts, and I kind of understand, but the vibe I got from Hearts, H2H, was more cottage core, whereas KiiKii I feel like is more farm core, which are two things that I hate the fact that I'm saying, but it kind of makes sense because these girls, I imagine them working on a farm, and not KiiKii, Hearts, H2H, I imagine just living in a cottage and being K-pop idols, you know, like being in a cottage and then kind of going out into the city. I feel like KiiKii are kind of just like rough and tumble girls working on the farm. Can't believe I just said that, but yeah. Not to worry. I don't really think they are that similar at all. Obviously, H2H has like 8 members, and KiiKii has 5. So Not too similar. So the first member is Jiu, Seo Jiu. She's a leader, vocalist, rapper, and dancer, born on the 14th of May 2006, which makes her 19 this year, making her a Taurus and a dog. And she was born in Busan, South Korea, and she it doesn't appear to have any siblings. However, we do tend to know more information when they debut and then do live streams and stuff. So these things might change. We don't know, obviously, that much about these idols, which is fair enough. You know, they're young, they're kids, and they haven't debuted yet. Next member is Lee Sol, Lee Soo-min. She is main rapper, born on the 18th of September 2005. Will make her 20 years old later this year, and a Virgo and a Rooster. She was born in Yancheongu in Mokdong, Seoul, South Korea, and she also appears to not have any siblings, and she trained for about 3 years from 2022. Yeah, I just did that thing again where I realised how long time has passed. I hate it. I don't like it here. Yeah. Next one we have. Oh, yeah, also, the background of these pictures looks kind of similar to London. I don't know if they did the photo shoot in London or not. Let's have a look. KiiKii. So, not a pre-debut. I don't want to know about a pre-debut because that's a bit weird. But what about? So I'm just curious as to if they did do. I don't know. I'll have to do some more research. Next one we have is Sui, Lee Soo-bin. She's a vocalist, born on the 10th of April 2006, which will make her 19 this year. I said 15, but she's going to be 19. And she's an Aries and a dog. And she was born in Hanam in Gyeongsam-nangdo, South Korea. And she also does not appear to have any siblings. She puts perfume on before she sleeps. What? Jelly. Hey, sweetheart. Sorry about that. I'll have to leave that door open just so he can leave if he wants to. Where was I? Yeah, she puts perfume on before she sleeps. Oh, God, no. Well, actually, granted, I put on... This is so strange. I put on hand cream, deodorant, and lip balm before I go to sleep. So then my hands can be moisturised. And also you sweat during your sleep. And so my lips aren't dry when I wake up. The next member we have is Ham, Kwak Ham. She is a vocalist, rapper, and dancer, born on the 14th of November 2006, making her a Scorpio and a dog. And she was born in Dap Sinmi Dong in Dongnam, Dongdaemun, Seoul, South Korea. That was very hard for me to say. And she has an older sister, we do know that. And she is currently studying at the Lilla Art High School in the Department of Acting. Did I say when she's going to be 19 later this year? Yeah, people who were born in 2006 are going to be 19. Yep. I remember when I was 19. It was 2022. I'm saying it like it was such a long time ago. Well, I mean, to some people it is. Anyway, before I just get depressed, next and last but no means least, we have Kaya from Park Ji-woo. She is a vocalist and maknae, born on the 18th of December 2010, making her Sagittarius and Tiger. And she was born in Apgu Jongdong in Gangnam-gu, Seoul, South Korea. And she has a younger brother who was born in 2013. And she doesn't currently go to school. It's fair enough. And she is going to be 15 this year. Yeah. I digress. I'm going to probably cut a lot of that stuff out. So if you're wondering why I sound more defeated, I've just went on a massive rant. Thank you as always for listening to my episodes. I talked about KiiKii, and I'm not entirely... I think the next episode will be... Yeah, it'll be the review on the month, which I'm like, great, absolutely wonderful. Oh wait, no, it won't. It will be the 28th, and that's a Friday. Is it Fly to the Sky? Because I did those two. I did Fly to the Sky and his second Gion, 2 duos. It's your... No, it's not. Oh, I didn't... Oh shit. I didn't record that. Oh god. Oh, so sorry. Oh, so Young Posse's episode's going out on the 21st. You're just getting the inside scoop now. This is going out on the 21st. This is going out on the 25th. The 28th will be. Oh, I have to record that. So I don't know. But yeah, no, that will. I'll do. What should I do? I don't know. Just umming and ahhing now. I wanted to do an episode on all the songs that I think deserve their flowers, but I don't know if I want to do that. Have I talked about One the Nine? That group from under 19. If I've not talked about them, I might talk about them. I don't know. I guess I'll just kind of have to see. I'll have to decide. I'll have to make a decision. It's gross, I know. Sophie making a decision. Ew. Yeah, I don't know. Just a quick existential crisis, why don't you? But yeah, thank you as always for listening, and I will talk to you again very, very soon on Cat's Eye. Yeah. Thank you, bye bye.